New today, Governor Ivey issues a new emergency declaration. The new order gives more medical professionals the right to practice here in Alabama and also allows more doctors to provide telehealth services even if they are in locations outside of Alabama. The governor also ordered the release of certain probation and parole violators who have been in custody for more than 20 days. Head over to rocketcitynow.com to learn more.